Right. It is, let's see, Monday, February 15th. It's 2:08 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. If you look at my timestamps, it shows that I'm always up at the same time, but getting out the door is different. Today it's 2:06 a.m. Before it may have been 2:15. And one time it may be 1:59. Getting up and getting out early is a wonderful situation because, see, what I'm going to do is get after that money. You might be thinking, getting after that money? What do you mean you're getting after that money? Man, I'm getting after that workout. I'm getting after that physical training that makes me feel good and it allows me to get my day started. So yesterday was Valentine's Day. Today is President's Day. And I like to think that I've been preparing for things a little bit better than I used to. Not necessarily like I could. Like Christmas time, I could actually, if I just put my mind to it, be done with it by October. That way when December comes around, I'm sitting back with my feet kicked up drinking eggnog. But I'm getting better. I'm not running out Christmas Eve 3 days, 4 days prior to trying to get things done. I'm getting them done, December 1, right? And by all standards, that's still very early. It's still very early. But I remember the time when it would be Christmas Eve. I remember the time when it would be Valentine's Day or a day before when I would try to prepare for this. And I was inside the grocery store yesterday. I had to grab, we cooked for my wife and my mother and my sister. We cooked for them. And as I'm going through the grocery store, because I just had to pick up some odds and ends, you see everybody in this. I must have been the only one in there grocery shopping. I was the only one, and I took my whole family. We was up in there. We made it a family event. It was, and I never do that. Normally, I want to go in there and be by myself, but I have my wife with me. I have my kids with me. I just was like, I wanted to be family because I felt good. I wasn't in there shopping for anything other than some food. But when you went in there, everybody had some flowers, some candy, some balloons. And the lines were long, and everybody had the same thing in their hand, and it was majority. And what I'm getting ready to say isn't a gender thing. This is just an observation, because I don't know if it's true or not. But the majority of the people I seen in there were men. Now, I've never seen Valentine's Day as a man or a woman holiday or event. I think it was a day of love, so that could be a woman to a man to a woman. But the majority of the people I seen in there walking around with flowers looking frantic were men. And they knew how much those flowers at the last minute and that candy at the last minute and all those last minute preparations, how bad that was going to hit their pocket. But they also knew they were getting ready for something that they had already knew in advance. I had already set, when I started seeing them put out Valentine's Day stuff, I remember being at the store, seeing Valentine's Day stuff, because soon as Christmas is over, they already putting this out. I remember going to my phone and saying, set this as a reminder. To set this day as a reminder. A month ahead of time. Because I already knew. I I already knew what was going to happen. And I just didn't want to be struggling again. To rush out. To be amongst the unprepared. That's the worst feeling, is that you are not alone. You are amongst a bunch of other people who are not prepared. They knew this day was coming. They're scrambling. They're trying to get it right. They know they can't show up with nothing. And I started thinking, wow, no wonder most don't get where they need to get in life. I mean, people are struggling with something like Valentine's Day. Like, Valentine's Day got them pressed to the wall. Got them doing the most. And you wonder why people's savings don't look right, because you got to force them, put them against the wall. You got to back them up against the wall. That's the only time people want to come out fighting. That's the only time people want to pull it together. Is when it's D-Day. When they have no other options. Now imagine if you took that same energy that you had to put into that last minute shopping trip. What if you said, instead of doing this on the back end, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to get it done now. I'm not going to wait till the last moment. I'm going to get it done now. I'm not going to wait until my landlord tells me they're selling the house that I've been renting for 15. You telling me I done paid off your house and now you're going to sell it and I have to leave? Now I have to find a house to buy? Are you going to tell me that your child is going to get sick? You don't have insurance. You didn't save a dime. That you're going to wait till your child is in the hospital to come to the realization that I needed to save for situations such as this? And it's plain and simple that the majority of the reasons why most people are failing and failing to succeed is that they fail to prepare. And when you fail to prepare, by default, what you end up with is nothing. And preparation simply means that I will get it done ahead of time. Not I will procrastinate. And if you have a procrastinating issue, I can tell you the #1 way to get rid of procrastination. The next time something comes to your mind that it needs to be done, you get up off your butt right then and there and you just go get it done. Because I guarantee Christmas is nagging at you in October. And then it gets louder and louder December 24th. And at that point, it's an undeniable situation. It is the funniest thing to watch people walk around December 24th with the biggest gifts in the world. They're like, you know what? I can't get a bunch of small stuff because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to get the biggest things that they have so it'll look like a lot of stuff. preparation, the lack of, is the reason why life continues to be so hard.